Welcome back to another episode of Danger's Tackle Tips. Today I'm out doing probably one of the simplest ways you can fish for whiting. And when I talk about whiting, I'm talking about yellowfin whiting. And also, something else a bit surprising. I'm out on the flats and I'm using a 3.5 gram vexed micro meat. Either that or the 5 gram, both of them work just as well. I've got my long rod, so my 8'6", 2 to 5 kilo rod, my 2000 Marquee reel, 8 pound braid, 6 pound leader. It's a classic sort of whiting setup that I use. I mainly do a lot of surface fishing, but where these lures take the advantage is definitely when you're probably about over waist deep. Once you hit waist deep, you're still going to get whiting that come up and smash your lure, but it's way less than when you're around that sort of knee to, thigh deep. If you look into the horizon here, it's getting a little bit darker, and so with this little lure I can cast it a mile into the wind and then I'm slowly retrieving it from the drop off. And we're on. Nice whiting to start the day. There's really not much to this lure. It's just got its little sinker style painted head and some flash assist hooks. Perfect. One issue of these long rods is that when you release and fish or whatnot, you often get a little bit of line wrapped around the end, and then you've got to try and untangle here without dipping your reel into the water. Managed not to stuff the reel this time. So with the retrieve, I just cast it out, wait till it sinks down to the bottom, and then just a constant slow retrieve. Small little hops. And you can retrieve fairly slowly, but just keeping it nice and constant. Little hop. About 4 revolutions, then another little hop. And we're on. So I wasn't pulling much string, but it's still another one. I'm doing catch and release anyway, but these little ones here are awesome bait. In Western Australia, you're allowed to keep these at any size, so these are perfect little tailor lollies. So I just continued to work this drop off, just walking along the flats until I kept on finding little patches. Got my sunnies on where I can see little flashes here and there. I'm just trying to distinguish between schools of whiting and schools of mullet. Time of year where it's about 30 degrees every day, perfect whiting temp. Awesome day to go wading around in the water and cool yourself down. Here I hooked up to something. It felt very strange. It almost felt like I was pulling in a wet sock. Oh, it's a King George. A little baby King George. Did not expect to see that in this area in the flats. Welcome surprise.
No way.
These are often caught on the micro meats, but usually with a bit of bait. Interesting catch.
There we are.
And we're on. And there's me turning off the camera, thinking that I had not turned the camera back on last time. It was a nice one too, but, that's life. Either way, just kept persisting. Once the bite died down, I'd move up to another patch. I then thought I'd go and fish the channel, which is, a channel where boats go out. I thought there might be a few things around there. On the walk over there, I found this tube floating. It was an absolutely
S
full
factor.
to the brim S factor. You can hear the boats in the background. I'm just casting alongside here because there's a nice drop off, and you can see the bait flying around everywhere. This is a good spot if you want to fire up a few herring, have a few pieces of bread in your wading bag, rip it up and throw it into the channel, and you'll be on with herring after herring. There we go. It's a little bit nicer. Nice. He would have been good for the table.
Good one.
It was his lucky day. Someone doing a big burnout in the car park just to remind you that you're in Mandurah. A few minutes later, these friendly little dolphins came along. One of them was real curious and came right up to me. It's always a little bit nerve-wracking when you see something with a big fin coming towards you, but I was pretty certain I knew what it was. Came right past and scared away all the fish. After seeing that and looking at the time, I realised I had to get home, so it was time to pack up.
Hey mate, you didn't drop a tube of S factor, did you? I just found one floating past. Is it yours, is it? Yeah. Alright.
I was lucky.
I thought because I've got one on me and I was like, oh, that looks way fuller than I thought. I do YouTube stuff. Yeah.
Always commenting.
Oh, nice. What's your name, sorry?
Christoph.
Dan. Oh, dang it.
There you go.
Nice to catch up with Christoph on the water. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in any other whiting videos, please subscribe.